WrestleMania 41, Night 2 predictions, baby. Let's go. To kick off the show, we got Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky versus Bianca Belair for the Women's World Championship. So, honestly, I love Io Sky in the ring as, a wrestler, but I don't think she should have been added to this match, wrestling-wise. It should have been Bianca versus Rhea. And I want to rephrase that, because Io is still a great wrestler, and I feel like this is still going to be a barn burner at max. But, I feel like the biggest match, the big match between the two big people would have been Bianca versus Rhea. In conclusion, I do feel like they're going to continue Bianca's WrestleMania win streak. She's had it since WrestleMania 37. So, yeah, I feel like she's going to pin Io to keep the title and hold it till SummerSlam at max. On to our next match, we got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a Sin City street fight. So, I mean, there's no disrespect to Priest or anything, but I feel like Drew should not be in this match, and I feel like they've just been booking him horrible since his return. So, yeah, I do honestly think that Drew McIntyre needs to win this match. And then Drew pins Damian, and then Drew's celebrating, and then we hear the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar's music hits, and he comes in and just suplexes Drew McIntyre, leading to a story between them. And next up, we got a fatal four-way between Penta, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. And I feel like the whole reason they're going to make Braun Breaker lose in a fatal four-way is so he doesn't have to get pinned. And I feel like the story here is that Penta lays out Braun Breaker, and then Finn Balor proceeds to lay out Penta and try to pin Braun Breaker or Penta. But then Dirty Dominic Mysterio comes in and attacks Balor, and then hits him with his splash, and then pins him. 1, 2, 3. Your Intercontinental Champion is now Dominic Mysterio. Also, sorry if my voice has been a little off this entire time. I'm a little sick. But anyways, our next match is AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. So yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone can guess that AJ Styles is going to lose this match. And I love Styles, so this is sad for me. And I feel like the way they're going to do this is they're going to have Logan Paul up for, I forgot what his finisher was. They're going to have him about to beat AJ Styles. But then we hear the Nigerian giant Omos is back and ready to fight, and it looks like he's about to help AJ Styles, but then out of nowhere he grabs AJ Styles by the neck and throws him to the ground when he's trying to hit the phenomenal forearm on Logan Paul. And then Logan Paul gets up, grabs the brass knuckles, hits him with it. 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul has won the match, and Omos is his bodyguard. And then our final match before the main event, at least predictions-wise, is Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria for the women's tag titles. But, it would be Bayley, but they had a story where she got attacked on SmackDown by some random person, and now she has 24 hours to find a replacement to help Lyra. And I feel like that replacement will end up being a returning Becky Lynch, and in the end it will be Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch as the new women's tag team champions. Sorry, I lied about the tag team title thing. That wasn't the last match I wanted to predict. It was this one. Randy Orton versus Open Challenge. And I have an idea on who I think it could be. So let's paint the picture. Randy's sitting there just like Seth Rollins was a couple years ago waiting for his opponent on who it will be. And then we hear a returning Rusev's music. And I feel like he's going to come out. I don't think he's going to squash Randy. They're going to have a good match. It's going to be like Seth versus Cody. But in conclusion, I do feel like Rusev is going to win that match. And now time for the main event. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I feel like we're going to get two obvious cameos from people like The Rock and Travis Scott, but I feel like there's two new members we're going to see. Seth Rollins accompanied by Paul Heyman and the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre. And then I feel like all of that's going to be enough to pin Cody Rhodes. 1, 2, 3. John Cena is now the 17-time WWE champion, beating Ric Flair's record. So yeah, that is my WrestleMania 41 Night 2 predictions. Sorry I wasn't able to do Night 1, but I love Night 1 personally. See you guys later. Sorry for my voice. I'm a little sick, as I've stated. Goodbye.